Hi, in this session I will let you know how to make features. For that, click open part. Okay. Talking about features means there are different types of features. In these different types, first one I will let you know is a hole, a simple hole. Now you will be surprised. Why a hole? Because making a hole is very easy. But uh, what you do exactly when you make a hole. Okay, you choose a front plane, and then I'll start making a rectangle over here, and then I will extrude it. Okay, I need to extrude it in order to make it whole. Let's say 100. I made a box, so this is made. Now what if I want to make a hole? It's very simple. You select a face, then you select the sketch, and then you go to this circle, you make a sketch. After making a sketch, you come out of the sketch, and then you go to features again, and then you do extrude cut, and then as per the required dimensions you make a hole. So this is how you make a hole, but here it's not the case. If you want to make a simple hole, there is a direct option which really helps you to avoid the sketch and directly make a hole. So your one step is saved. I will show you how. It's when you go to say insert and then features. Here you come across features, and there are many features. So the first one is the hole. There are two types of simple and bizarre. I have told you regarding holes, like the counter bore holes, the counter sunk holes, and different types of holes I taught you in my earlier sessions. But this is actually very simple, nothing to do, only it's a simple hole. Simple. I clicked it, and just now you have to where on which face, on this face I want to make a hole, and yes, my hole is ready. Look, no need to do anything, the hole is ready. So this is my hole, and now because I clicked there once, only once, no need to select the face, no need to select then the where the hole will be placed, nothing, just this is the thing, your hole is ready. And then what if like I'll okay, look, this is my through hole. So it's actually very simple. What if I make the same hole once again with change in dimensions, or what I can do is I want this hole to be here somewhere, then what I'll do is I will do edit feature. Yes, we'll do edit feature, and let's say I will use I cannot use the smart dimensions, so close it. When I close it, there is a hole, and the sketch is already ready in the hole. So edit sketch. Once the sketch is ready, you get the smart dimensions. Once you get the smart dimensions, you can calculate, like this is my line and this is my center, so distance is 63. Okay, I don't want it 63, I want it 20. Okay, and again smart dimensions, this is the line and this is the center, this is 28, I want it 20. Okay, now my hole is here. Okay, back, my hole is ready. So this is how you change your dimensions in the hole with the help of a sketch, as you know. But if I want to change diameter, or if I want to do a hole in a different manner, then again, like, let's see what can be done. Insert features, hole, simple. I'll make here center. This is how my hole, the same options you will get, like you want blind hole, you want the through hole, or if it is blind, then how much it should be, 50, it goes 50. Where you want to place it. Yeah, I can move my hole directly. I'll show you, zoom in, and then how to move is, look, I can move my hole anywhere. Can you do this thing with the other option? No. Click on the center and I can move my hole. If I click on the sides, then I cannot do anything. But if I click on the center, Look, I can move my hole here, I can move my hole over here. But if I want to do this thing with the earlier options, then what I need to do is I need to go to sketch, and then I need to select some particular dimensions, select a point, or need to do many things, but I just cannot move. This is like smart, really smart, and I appreciate. In this way I can move my hole. I'll move over here, but I want the diameter to be more, let's say 50. Oh, this is very big. That's okay, I can move my hole. It's going outside, but I want it 50. Look, very simple. I want my hole here, and I want it only 50 in length. That's okay. This is done. Look how my hole looks. Very simple and very quick. So if you want to make a hole, then definitely you can use this method. This is what I suggest to make it very quick. So this was everything about making hole. Now I will go to the second feature, and the second feature for me would be scale. How to scale a part. Although I taught you like in sketches how to make scale, move, copy, all those things, but in features now how to do the same thing. So this is a feature means this is a complete part, a solid body, and it contains two features. There are two holes. Let's say if this part was containing two holes, two extrudes, two cylinders, two many things in a single part, and the tree becomes very long. In this case also you can scale the part. Now how to scale the complete part is a challenge. Like if it is a simple part, then you can directly go to sketch and just scale the sketch bigger or lesser, and then come back. When you come back, the part becomes of the same shape. But if there are many features in a single part, then you cannot go to all these sketches, or you really cannot do it. But you can do the complete part with the help of the feature. Now let's say I'll measure first of all, evaluate, okay, and then this is a measure useful tool I taught you. Click here and click here. Okay, it shows the distance is 74.60 millimeter. Okay, that's okay. 74.60. Close it. Keep in mind 74.60. Now I will go to insert feature scale. Earlier was 76.50 somewhat. Now in scale, when you come, there are like it's a uniform scaling. Everything is proportionate, it's uniform. And this is 1 2 3. What is this? 1 2, nothing is happening. 1 2 3 4 5. It is like times of scaling, multiple times. 1 is it remains the same, 2 is it becomes twice, 3 is it becomes twice. For time being I want it twice, double. So it was almost 74.5, I want it double, so which is almost say 158 or something, close to 158. The distance of from here to here will be 158 approximately. And here you can see scale about centroid, origin, and coordinate system. So what is this? Like generally from where you want to scale the part. Centroid is somewhere in the center, so that's the centroid. Origin is like if making a part using a origin and then giving approximate dimensions to it, then definitely you can go for origin. But generally I use the centroid one because I no need to do anything. It's always centroid, and I just scale my part. No need to change anything. And also you can do with the coordinate system if you have it. Yeah, like where are the x coordinates, x00, y00, all those coordinates. You can then place the part and then scale from that point. So that's a bit generally used in kind of assemblies and not with the parts. It's if you're making parts, it's really simple. Go to centroid directly, and now I want to scale it twice. Yes, I'll make it. As you can see, the part becomes big, but when I zoom in, zoom out, it looks very same. I don't know whether it is a big part, a small part. Let's say go to measure and then start measuring this and this. Earlier it was 50, 74, now it is 149. So almost it's double. Sorry, it's not 158, it's close to 150, which is, yeah, 75, 75, 150. Yeah, it is almost 149, which is, this is the double. So scaling is done double. Now let's say I have scaled my part, I have increased my scaling, but this time I don't want decrease it. I want to rescale it, but the scale should be, 1:10 or very less. So let's try something else. Insert, features, scale, and then I want to make it this time 5/8. You can also use this thing. Yeah, it can be used like, not necessary to use 123 or 1.2, 1.5. You can use this kind of fractions. That's all right. Scale, now it has become lesser. How lesser, how much lesser, I don't know. Let's check. Measure, it was 150, right? So this and this is now 93, so more than 74 and less than 150. It's in between 5/8. So this is how I really scale my part, and you can scale really complex parts or simple parts, or that depends upon you. But yes, scaling can be done very easily. So this was everything about scaling a part. Now I will let you know regarding another feature, which is nothing but how to make a dome. So here, go to insert, features, and there is dome. Click. So here in this dome, like, what happens, you need to select a face. When you select a face, directly it creates a surface on the top of the flat surface, some kind of curvatures, and that's nothing but a dome. Let's see how it works. Click here. I want a dome over here. Can you see? I'll make it okay. Look, the dome is made. You can see. Can you see? Look, this curvature is nothing but the dome. Like, it was flat earlier. Now, in some parts it's such kind of things are required, so there's a feature called dome. Now what is actually a dome? In the dome, the height, the maximum height you will find is in the center. This is the center, the maximum height, and then it decreases towards the edges. So it's this dome, the center one, the highest point is connected to the edges, so it decreases and it becomes maximum. Similarly, when it comes to the maximum, then it starts decrease and it connects to the edges. So keep in mind, in a flat surface, the dome always will be highest at the top and the center, highest in the center, and then it sticks to its edges. This is only when the surface is flat. That's alright. Now I'll make another dome over here on this face. So insert, features, dome. Now what to do with this? Like, click here. My dome is ready, but now I want to increase this thing, the height. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Look, 140. So how big my dome is going to become? This is one thing. Yeah, this is one thing. That's alright. I want to make this big. Can I make it? Yes, definitely I can make it. Is this feature looking like a bullet? No, not at all. Bullet is something different, but yes, this is nothing but the dome. Look how the dome looks. Okay, one more thing. I want to use now dome over here. Let's see. Insert, features, and then dome. Now I want it over this face, but I don't want this direction. I want to flip the direction. Can I use this like this? No. Like this? No. I want to flip it. Then just this is the flip, or this is the direction. Look, this direction. This is how I can give my direction. It goes inside. It went inside. How far it went, I don't know, but it went. Or else, or this is the direction. When you click here, something is happening. I don't know. It comes out. So now my direction is outside. Let's say I don't want to use this thing, then delete it. Just look. After deleting, it shows that it goes inside. Great. But I can just flip my direction. This is outside, this is inside. Very simple. Now whether this really goes inside, I need to check. And what is this? Constraint point or sketch. Well, I don't need this. This is a preview. It shows. I can try making the dome inside, but I don't think so. It might create some error, but let's try. Okay. Yes, it definitely created error because it can't it is it doesn't make such domes. I mean, inside, very deep. It is difficult to make for the software, might be. So make it less. If it is 150, I'll make just 50. Now let's see whether it makes a dome inside or not. Yes, 50 inside is making, but look, there are some errors or something. This circle is passing through this thing, that's why. But that's alright. An inner dome is made, so it looks beautiful, yeah, isn't it? The outside dome, the inside dome, this is made. Now another feature which I want to let you know is about the same thing, is the dome, but keeping in mind few things. So I will close this thing, I won't save this thing again. I will make a new part. I want to make a new part, yeah, making a front plane and then sketching something, sketching just a rectangle which is 10 mm, that's alright. And then I'll start making simple holes. Insert, features, hole, simple, over here. Okay, hole, through hole, that's alright. Insert, features, hole, simple, over here, that's alright. Insert, features, hole, simple, over here, that's alright. And again insert, features, hole, simple. So I'm not teaching you how to make holes but I'm letting you know how we are making a dome. Now I'll make a dome on this surface. Now see how my dome looks. So insert, features, dome, here. Now can you see? 20, 30. Look, my dome is increasing, that's alright, but it is not touching the edges. As I told you, on a flat surface it touches the edges. But if I'll make it okay, if the flat surface contains such holes or such features, then the centermost height, the topmost point, doesn't touches the edges, or else the normal dome was like, it was starting from this point, it used to go like this and then it will go like this in this direction. But since there are features, some of the features, then it ends very close to the features, so it doesn't takes this as edges, it takes this as edges. So the edges are this now. So look, it is very close to this edges, this ending point of the, it looks like a mountain, and ending point of the mountain is very close to the features. It doesn't go beyond that features, you know, somehow it tries to manage itself. And this is the thing, look, it tries to go away from here, it tries to go away from here, but finally it is directly not touching anywhere on the edges because of the features. So this is how the feature dome is all about. So this dome is nothing but just the basic version. Now I will let you know some advanced version of dome, which is freeform. So what I will do is I will edit this feature, the extrude boss, and make it 100, a little bit more, yeah, and make it okay. Now this is ready. Now I'll make something over here. Let's go to insert, features, and then freeform. Okay, according to me it is the advanced version of dome. Now as you can see on the left hand side, the left panel, there are many things over here. you know. Don't get confused, or don't get be shocked seeing all those things. It's actually simple. Yeah, it's actually simple. So it shows like this is the thing, face to deform. Yes, this is the face to deform. Okay, when you click on this, there are some grids. It shows some grids. Now what are these grids? It shows the continuity, contact, movable, tangent, curvature, many things, many things. Forget all those things, just click it, you will get the grid lines. Now how to manipulate this grid lines? This grid is nothing but mesh, so it shows like mesh density is 5. I'll make it more, 8, 10, 11. This is how you make more, this is how you make less. I will make to its default settings, which is 5. Okay, so you understand what is this, how it works and what it does. Forget, but this is how you change your mesh. That's all right. Now come up, and here you can see it's like add curves. There are control curves. In control curves you'll find add curves. Now what is this? Add curves. Yeah, it shows through points and add curves. Okay, I will add the curve. When you move your mouse in this area, on this edge it shows a green line, see, that moves with my pointer. Where I want to place this line, okay, I will place this line somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. I did. Now I can place on second line, but I don't want to place it right now. So this is how I'm moving. I'm nothing holding or nothing doing anything, just I'm moving my mouse and it comes over here. So I don't want to use this thing. Now again I will go back to this thing, add curves. So this is the fee, and I will click it again, and something is going to happen. So I want to once I did add curves, I did my line. I'll come back here and now again click. Look, I clicked it again, and then I will come over here. When I come over here, it changes to red. Look, there is no line over here, but it changes to red. Click it. When I clicked it, it shows two arrows with some kind of rectangle and two arrows. Now what are these arrows? These arrows are nothing but these arrows will help us to make a dome as per our suggestions, or as per our likings. I'll show you. Click on this arrow and then hold it. You will get three arrows, and then you can start moving up, you can start moving down, you can do anything, whatever you want to do. You can move left, right, up, down, wherever. So here I will make it like, a bit up, and here I will make something, change something. Okay, this is done. Okay, now look how my dome looks. It looks like this, something different. Previously, as you saw, the dome was having a specific, a particular shape. So it is like, it is more here, it is less here, so it is as per my requirement. Again I will go to the same feature, insert feature, freeform. Okay, advanced version of dome is freeform. Click here on this thing. Now what you can see is I'll show you, like, I will add one more curve. I will add my curve over here somewhere. Okay, and then again I will click add curves in order to yes, look, now their arrows are different, but I want this to be down, I want this to be up. This is what I require. Yeah, and I want this dome. Yes, my dome is ready. Look how different my dome is, but yes, I want this dome, so that's ready. Now on this face I will let you know regarding different things, like insert features, freeform, and I want this face, but that's alright. I will see zebra stripes. What are zebra stripes on this face? Look how my zebra stripes are looking. So from the center it shows something like it, this is a point, and now the stripes are moving like this. Why this is necessary? After you place your lines and then start manipulating it when making the domes, this shape will change. Will let you know how the shape changes. Okay, I'll close the zebra stripes now for now, and then I will start making add curves. This time I will make 3 different curves, one curve, yeah, 2 curve, and yeah, 3 curves. That's alright. And I made the curves, that's alright, but this time I will start adding points to it. So what are points? This is add points. And then on this curve, look, I added 1 point, I added 2 point, and I added 3 points. On this curve I added few more points, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I added my points. And then add curves, I already added the curves. What I'll do is I clicked it. Okay, now I added 3 points. Now see what can be done. I'll make up, I'll make down, and I'll make up. Look, can you see the difference between how you are manipulating your lines and when you're adding points, what is actually happening? Like earlier there were 2 arrows and you were manipulating, but the control of the arrows was a bit less. Like when I used to move this, and when I moved this arrow down, I was getting some kind of results, but according to me those results were a bit weird. Yeah, it were weird because the control was very much less. But here these are points and I call them as manipulating points. So when I move up, it goes up till the next point, it remains on this direction same. And then when I move it down, the top remains the same, it has no effect on the topmost point. So according to what I like, it happens. Now again what I'll do is, again I will use I won't use anything. I came here and I saw this is changing, so I will click here. Now see, I have many number of points. So here I will use the maximum. Look, even if I'm doing below and topmost, look, the nearest 2 points are not changing much. The effect on those 2 points is really very less. This is a great advantage. And here again some peaks, yeah, it looks good. That's right, I want this thing. And where is my third line? I haven't added any points in the third line, but why to wait? This is my third line, and I will add some points on my third line, which is, I will add only 2 points, 1 year and 1 year. That's alright. And then after adding 2 points, what I will do is, no, I don't want more points. So here one more click, necessary, otherwise it will make a line. So here again I will click here, it shows my 2 points. Keep in mind how to draw this thing. I want this point below, or no, yeah, somewhere here, that's okay. And this point is here somewhere, that's okay. Okay, I made this thing. I showed you how to make like the add curves and the adding points to the diagram. Also you can use some kind of transparency. This is a transparency. Now it changes the thing, and this becomes black and some shade are changing. I generally don't use it, but yes, it can be used. That's alright. These are curvature comps, and here you can see, like, look, when I click on this, it shows look what it shows. These are your curvatures, and on your curvatures it shows some linings, and those linings determines the peaks and valleys. It looks like peaks and valleys, it determines, and it shows how the curvatures are moving in what direction. This all curvatures are straight enough. Where is the maximum max point? This is my max point, so this is the highest point. Yeah, it really shows. Here similarly it shows in this curvature, this is my maximum point, this is my minimum point. So sometimes it is useful, but that's alright. So what I'll do is close this curvature combs, and now I will use the zebra stripes. Look, can you see how my zebra stripes are changing? Earlier it was like center was here and it was moving, but now it shows circle here, circle here, circle here. There are different kinds of circles, and this is how, if it's a reflective surface, how my reflection is going to work. So this is a deep topic of reflection, as in case of cars. When cars are moving, as you can see the windows and the bottom part, the doors, you can see some reflections over here, like how you analyze the thing. So this is a thing, but I'm not going to talk regarding that thing. It's a different topic, that's why. And that's alright, I'll clear this thing. And how my peaks and valleys are looking. Okay, yes, look, this is the dome, and look this dome. Definitely it looks beautiful. And this is how you create freeform structures. Now one more feature I will let you know is shape feature. So this is, you can say, like I showed you how to make a normal dome, and then I showed you how to make a freeform, manipulation, like manipulation or customization, like what kind of customized design you want to make, and the normal old tradition conventional dome. Yeah, but now I will show you a feature called shape feature, which is a mixture of both dome and also the freeform. So now what's the difference in it? You have no control on the dome. You have somewhat control because you had some manipulating points on the freeform, but over here in this you have total control over height, total control over the shape. That's why the name is shape feature. I will let you know how. Insert features, and here you can see your shape feature. 1 second. Well, I can say in older versions you had that shape feature, but when you see here in insert features, I don't find any feature called shape feature. But in that, how you can do is, like, you just need to select this face, and then what generally you do is, like, you go to reference geometry and make a plane some distance. The plane is at some distance. Yes, that's all right. And on this plane, what you do is you just select the plane and start sketching on the plane. Let's say I want to make a circle, so I made a circle. And then what you do, this circle is not on the plane, but definitely, yeah, it is. You start making on a plane. The thing is, like, you make something on the plane, and then you use a feature called shape feature. When you use a shape feature, your dome at the top becomes circle, and then it sticks to the edges. And then when you change the distance of this plane, the distance changes, but the shape remains the same. That's why the name of the feature was shape. But here in your new version, you cannot really find it. So what can I do is, I can just insert and features, and I can use this, close it. I can use the options of dome or freeform. That's it. I can use the feature dome, this as a dome look, but my dome goes beyond my plane. But yes, what I can see is, since I cannot see the shape feature, that's alright. But since this everything was about the dome and freeform. Thank you.